Welcome to Red V TV, supported by Chapel House Cars for the 2024 season. As we continue our build-up to the big campaign, with 19 days to go, it can only mean one thing. It's our new signing, Matt Whitley. And Matt is sponsored by Health Watch St Helens. They work to find out what local people think about the health and social care services they use, and work with health and social care providers to help them to understand how to make things better for the St Helens community. Making Red V better today, I'm joined by Kev Cunningham for the first time in 2024. Now, Kevin, will Matt Whitley make things better for St Helens this year?
Well, he's obviously a quality player, isn't he? He was in the 2 Super League grand finals past couple of seasons. Plenty of pedigree, try scorer, excellent defender. I think he adds real value. There's the argument of is he going to play a second row? Is he going to play a centre? I think the most recent news we've had about Blake signing suggests that he's probably going to play on the edge. So we're very, very well blessed with second rows. So let's hope we don't get too many suspensions and injuries within that area, because I think we've got 4 or 5, haven't we? So yeah, he's clearly a quality player, local boy. Must have been his ambition and his dream to play first team and at this level. And yeah, really strong addition in my opinion.
Given how 2023 went, obviously, as you've just alluded to, with the amount of suspensions, the injuries we get in the back row, is that just an area of focus that the club has gone for and realised, you know what, we need to have a really good selection there? And that's why, obviously, with some of the players we've lost, and Matt Whitley coming available, wanting to come back home from France, settle down here back home with his family, was it a no-brainer that we went in for him?
Yeah, I think there's another angle to our recruitment of the last kind of 3 or 4, maybe even 5 years from the Holbrook days. Is we seem to sign a lot of players at the minute that are versatile and play more than one position. You look at Moses and Bai, can play pretty much anywhere across the back. Blake can play a wing or centre. This bloke can probably play second row or centre. So yeah, I think there's been it feels like a clear strategy by the recruitment team, which is obviously well over Russia, whoever else, that we're not just signing out and out players who play in one position and that's what they do. Walmsley's a prop. He's a goal kicking prop. So that's who he is. But if the others, you look at our kind of recent additions to the squad, you look at Sione Metaltia, he can pretty much play anywhere. James Bell can probably play anywhere. Morgan Knowles is now adding that extra bit of versatility to his game. You look at someone like John Bennison, can kind of do a job on the wing and at fullback. Jack could play a prop if he wanted to. He's that good. So there is an element of versatility, and I think we have faced quite a bit of adversity over the past kind of couple of seasons. If we've not had injured players, we've had suspended players. At times we've had both injured and suspended players. So yeah, I think someone like Matt coming in adds a degree of class and quality, no doubt, but also an element of versatility. You get someone like, I don't know, if you're missing a Percy and a Connor in the same week, you can probably say to Matt, look, just play on that left edge for us as a centre this week. And look, I've just looked at his stats now. He scored 30 tries over at Catalan. That's not normal for a second rower. So he played at Widnes. I'm not sure what position. I'm assuming second row, but he scores a lot of tries. And I've been watching a couple of games back, as you're aware, and against us, he seems to be there or thereabouts. And if he's not scoring, he's making them. So he does a lot of the attacking stuff that maybe a centre doesn't. There's a big argument in that centre second rows, they defend on the same edge. And there's not a huge amount of difference. So yeah, I think he offers us that versatility, which is obviously a positive.
Yeah. Obviously, I was going to bring on some stats. 35 tries, I think, and just over 100 appearances at Catalan. we need more strike players in our side to bring more, obviously, more to our attack, more points into the team. I almost feel that the signing of Matt Whitley has gone under the radar a little bit and being seen by a lot of the fan base as underwhelming. And I think that's for a couple of reasons. I think that's potentially because he's been playing out in the south of France. So he hasn't had the exposure potentially on TV as much as he would have if he was playing at the likes of Wigan or Warrington or Leeds.
Yeah,
And
fair play.
also, I almost feel like it's been seen as underwhelming because everyone already knew about it for like 6 months prior to him actually being announced. Everybody and their dog in St. Helens knew that Saints had signed Matt Whitley. It
A
was
lot of
it was even
Helens.
in the announcement video. It was on Saints actually showed him being interviewed at Magic Weekend, where it was almost a nudge, nudge, wink, wink. You've signed for Saints, haven't you? And because everybody already knew about it, by the time the signing was announced, it wasn't seen as a signing announcement. It was like oh yeah, by the way, we did sign him 6 months ago, but we weren't allowed to say anything. I'd like to think in the future the club wouldn't allow that to happen. If the news gets out so early and it's happened, just get it out the way. I can understand the reasons behind it. Obviously, with us being in competition with Catalan right to the end, well, minus a week, they didn't want it as a distraction. But I feel Matt Whitley is going to come out next season and be one of our players. If you're looking at a top three every week in your man of the match votes, Matt Whitley is going to be there or thereabouts. I just feel he's going to be in for a really big year for us. And I think a lot of Saints fans are going to have their eyes opened to what he can actually bring to the team.
Yeah, and look, we've watched him a lot of times, haven't we? Those underdog games. His best part of 4 seasons he's been at Catalan. We've been over there, and he's been on the winning side more than the losing side against us, and we've been the benchmark. So I think when you said the signing and the announcement of the signing slightly underwhelming, I agree with you. I think his performances will be the opposite of that. James Bell kind of went under the radar for a while, and then 2023, bang, he was our form player, our best player in my opinion, and watching it all back, I haven't changed my mind on that. He's a warrior, he's an animal, he's aggressive, he's out the line. Matt Whitley can defend just like that as well. And I think Connie gets a lot of flack, doesn't he, in terms of his edge defence. He's told to fly out, but he's a bit static when he gets there sometimes. Whereas Matt Whitley, particularly if he's going to play a second row on that same edge, will offer us a little bit more strength, because I think some of the points we shipped last year were to do with maybe our edge defenders not quite being where they needed to be at the right time. So, yeah, look, he's clearly got quality. Again, any new signing we've made, you can't look back over the last 5 or 6 years and say that we've made any bad ones, really. Joey Lussick included. Joey was quality for us, I thought. Just maybe didn't get the chances he deserved and had to go back to Australia. But recruitment for Saints over the past, you could probably even argue over the past 6 to 10 years, it's been pretty outstanding. There's not been too many come in, not do a great job, and that old adage of they're only coming for a pension or the overseas. But Matt's not an overseas player. He's from down the road. So, and I've no doubt pulling that shirt on Sunday at first, and then when we play London at home, if he's in the starting team over 17, he'll be really proud of that, and he'll want to be a fan's favourite, of course, because he's a local boy.
Yeah, local boy, grew up a Saints fan. And it's a really good story, really. Obviously, he came through the service area, didn't get kept on at that age, but went away, went to join the Widnes Mafia, and has shown what he could do, gone to Catalan, made a name for himself, and potentially, we're going to get him at 27 and get the best 3 or 4 years of his career out of him.
Yeah, players peak around that age, don't they? He's probably at his perfect weight. He's had to have all those challenges. He's probably where he needs to be physically in terms of like muscle stature and stuff. So yeah, you look at some of the players we've got, your Percivals, your Makinsons, probably approaching the latter ends of their careers now. But yeah, Matt Whitley at 27. Not sure how old Ciro, and I know Mattelti's got a bit on Ciro, but Not sure the age of those blokes, but yeah, he's definitely got a good 3 or 4 years, I think. And is it a 2-year deal with an option, if I'm right?
Yes. Don't put me on the spot, Kevin.
I know I'm fairly certain it was a 2-year deal with an option. I think the option's in our favour, and I can't see him not performing. Look, maybe there's an element in this as well of what we call succession planning. Sione was umming and ahhing. He's managed to stay. I think a lot of what led to that was the journey that we were on, the Roby factor, the Wolf factor probably as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if Sione has another fantastic year, no matter what job he does, whether he plays second row, prop, centre, can pretty much play anywhere, can't he? If the animals come crawling over the sea for him, then Matt Whitley's here. And if one of Ciro or Sione go back over to Australia, then we're still pretty well blessed in that area.
Yeah, just having a look. From what I can see, it's just a 2-year contract initially. But let's be honest, he's at the club. If we want him, if we want to keep him, I'm sure they'll negotiate a deal for him. Right, that is our number 19 done and dusted. We will be back tomorrow for the next of our player previews. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you very soon.